Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Our program will begin soon, so please take your seats. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Our program will begin in 2 minutes. Please be seated. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Business of Design Week 2024. mesmerizing performance brought to you by our incredible French artists Franck Frigro and Antoine Smith. Let's give them a big round of applause. Thank you very much. That incredible performance was titled A Total.
That's right, it was a total immersive experience, combining sound and visual art. They have pushed boundaries on how art can be perceived. And what a perfect way to foretell how BODW 2024 will be.
Bonjour, mesdames et messieurs, ladies and gentlemen, bienvenue à Business of Design Week 2024, organized by the Hong Kong Design Center. My name is Vincent Tang.
And my name is Sarika Choi. Welcome. Business of Design Week, also known as BODW. And this year is going to be a very special year, as 2024 marks the 60th anniversary of the diplomatic relations between China and France.
As our partner country, France joins BODW 2024, symbolizing a collective partnership leading an era of global design collaboration, fostering cultural exchange and innovation.
So now, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's welcome Professor Eric Yim, MHJP, Chairman of the Hong Kong Design Center, on stage for a welcome remarks. Professor Eric Yim, please.
Eva, Christine, Secretary Yang, Margaret, esteemed guests, distinguished speakers, moderators, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. On behalf of Hong Kong Design Center, I would like to welcome you all to the opening ceremony of Business of Design Week, or BODW 2024. Hong Kong is a center for cultural exchanges between East and West, as well as a design capital. With our city's unique advantages, we are delighted to have France as our partner country once again. By showcasing France's distinctive design aesthetics and rich cultural heritage, we aim to promote the integration of Eastern and Western design forces, drive cross-disciplinary innovative thinking, and explore how to harness arts, technology, and innovations to meet the demands of our time. We seek to capitalize on the business opportunities that arise from change, create value through design, challenge the status quo, and drive progress for a better future for all. In the spirit of this partnership, we are thrilled to embrace the artistic heritage and innovative spirit that France contributes to our collaborative campus. From the timeless elegance of French art to the cutting-edge trends emerging from Parisian ateliers, this collaboration promises a blend of creativity and sophistication. Commencing today, we embark on the exploration of the theme Intersection, Design, Artistry, and Innovation during the 3-day International Summit. This theme not only commemorates the interweaving of diverse cultures, but also emphasizes the influential power of design in reshaping products, processes, and strategy within our continuously evolving business landscape. BODW 2024 showcases 5 distinctive topics: urban futures, brands and retail resurgence, craftsmanship and material mastery, culture and digital aesthetics, and AI and future tech. Apart from professional designers, I firmly believe that business entities and friends from different sectors can discover valuable insights that can be shared to foster business growth. I take this moment to express our heartfelt gratitude to all speakers and moderators for committing to share their invaluable insights at BODW 2024. Their contribution will greatly benefit the design industry. We also express our gratitude to our lead sponsor, Cultural and Creative Industries Development Agency of the Government of the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region, our co-organizer, Hong Kong Trade Development Council, our strategic business partners, Brand Hong Kong, Invest Hong Kong, and Henderson Land, and our strategic program partners, Hong Kong Design Institute, PMQ, and Polyview School of Design. Your support has been vital to our success. In the midst of a long list of design events unfolding this December, from the launch of the DX Design Hub to the upcoming DFA Award presentation ceremony and BODW in the city, each event served as a testament to Hong Kong's unwavering commitment to creativity and innovation. Let's not forget the focal point of this exceptional international summit, Business of Design Week, posed to ignite our creativity, expand our horizon, and drive us towards new frontier of design excellence. We firmly believe that you are here today because you share this vision with us. Once again, thank you for joining us today. Have a great BODW 2024. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Professor Yip. Please be seated. Thank you. And now, please welcome Mrs. Christine Droul, Consul General of France in Hong Kong and Macau, on stage. Thank you.
Mr. Secretary for Culture, Sports and Tourism, dear Kevin Yan, dear Eric Lim, Chairman of Hong Kong Design Center, dear Margaret Fong, Executive Director of XPTTC, Cher Ambassador Evan Nguyen, President of Institut Français, dear speakers who have come from afar, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning to you all. Bonjour à tous. It is with great pleasure and excitement that I stand before you this morning for the official opening of this very special Business of Design Week, for which France is particularly happy to be the partner country. 2024 has been a landmark year for France and France-Hong Kong relations, from hosting the Olympic and Paralympic Games in Paris, in which Hong Kong performed really well, to celebrating the 60th anniversary of the diplomatic relations between France and China. It has been a year rich in milestones. Business of Design Week provides a perfect finale for this special year, highlighting the close cultural and business ties between France and Hong Kong. The 3 visits to France of the Secretary for Culture of the Hong Kong SAR this year, and the collaboration with the Hong Kong Design Center to organize such a fantastic event has been the perfect illustration of our shared ambition to make design an avenue to further connect ideas, cultures, and disciplines. We are happy to see that the French culture has such a positive image and can inspire creators, entrepreneurs, or just beauty lovers. From art galleries to artistic performances and creative collaborations, highlighted yearly by the French May Festival, France has forged strong bonds with Hong Kong cultural scene. I'm delighted to see that design plays an increasingly significant role in France-Hong Kong exchanges. This year's theme, Intersection, Design, Artistry and Innovation, perfectly captures the essence of French design, a continuous dialogue between tradition and modernity, craftsmanship and innovation. France's design heritage spans centuries, always with a reputation of excellence and pioneering savoir-faire. French designers have made indelible contributions to fields such as fashion, architecture, industrial design, interior design, and visual communication. They continue to push boundaries, challenge conventions, and leave a lasting imprint on the global design landscape. For the next 3 days, you will have the chance to hear from those renowned designers, famed architects, brilliant creative minds, head of world-renowned cultural institutions. They will present their vision and innovative design practices and highlight the transformative power of design. With such an inspiring program, I encourage you to take full advantage of every talk, exhibition, and exchange planned this week. We are really honored to have among us the president of the Institut Français, as well as numerous French leaders in design, ready to share their experience. Before concluding, I would like to express my most heartfelt gratitude to our partners, particularly the Hong Kong Design Center, for the warm welcome and the commitment to making this event a top-level platform for exchange. May this week inspire us all, spark new ideas, and remind us of the incredible potential of design to make our world better, more beautiful, more environmental friendly, and more connected. Thank you, and I wish you all an excellent Business of Design Week. Merci beaucoup.
Thank you, Mrs. Drew, for your kind words. Please be seated. Now, please join us in welcoming our guest of honor, Mr. Kevin Young, GBSJP, Secretary for Culture, Sports, and Tourism of the Government of the HKSRA, on stage for a few words.
Eric, Margaret, Christelle, our friends from France, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Let me first welcome our friends from France. I hope you all have an enjoyable stay in Hong Kong. And it gives me great pleasure to welcome all of you to the Business of Design Week 2024. Incepted in 2002, BODW has become an annual flagship event of the design industry, dedicated to fostering exchange, networking, and collaboration. The Cultural and Creative Industry Development Agency of my bureau is pleased to be the lead sponsor of this signature event organized by the Hong Kong Design Center. This year, BODW gathers over 50 design masters, creative leaders, and entrepreneurs from around 10 countries and regions to speak on a wide range of topics, echoing the theme of intersection, design, mastery, and innovation. In the coming 3 days, a series of keynote, panel discussions, and fireside chat sessions will be held to explore how the converge of design, artistry, and technology influences the business scene and resolve the challenges that we are facing. France is the partner country this year, following our last collaboration in 2009. I'm pleased to learn that a prominent French delegation is here to exchange creative mindsets and innovation solutions with the participants and bring in an exclusive design, home decoration, and lifestyle exhibition titled Mason and Object Design Factory to Hong Kong. The joint effort in hosting the full spectrum of design programs not only advances cultural exchange, but also reinforces the long-term collaboration between Hong Kong and France, marking the 60th anniversary of the China-France diplomatic relationship. My bureau has recently promulgated the blueprints for arts and culture and creative industries development, setting out a clear vision, principles, and strategic directions for the future development of the arts, culture, and creative industry in Hong Kong, to further consolidate our position as an East Midwest Center for International Cultural Exchanges. Under the strategic direction of enhancing the ecosystem for the arts, culture, and creative industries, we have planned to enhance BODW's role in more collaborations and business engagements in future. I would like to express my gratitude to the Hong Kong Design Center and the Hong Kong Trade Development Council for presenting another Business of Design Week that scales a new heights. My special thanks also goes to France, our partner country, and many other strategic partners of this event. I wish BODW every success and all the participants a fruitful and enjoyable experience at the event. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Young, for your warm welcoming remarks. Please be seated. Now, BODW previously was held at West Kowloon, a hub for design and creativity. This year, BODW 2024 returns to the Exhibition Center, a venue, an international venue gathering over 50 international speakers. What an amazing experience.
That's right. So we hope that we will have more spectacular sharing during the session. And also, if you've missed any today's insightful sharing discussion, or if you would like to revisit our highlights of today, please tune in to View TV 6 tonight at 8:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. for a special TV program featuring today's event. Don't miss it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now we would like to invite our officiating guest to join us on stage for an opening ceremony. Thank you.
The first guest we would like to invite is Mr. Philippe Delon, President of the Executive Board of Maison et Objet.
Mr. Victor Tang, Commissionary for Cultural, Victor Zhang, Commissionary for Cultural and Creative Industry, Cultural and Creative Industry Development Agency.
Ms. Christine Drew, Consul General of France in Hong Kong and Macau.
Ms. Valerie Brizet, Deputy Director for Cultural Diplomacy, Ministry for Europe and Foreign Affairs.
Dr. Victor Loh, Chairman of BODW Steering Committee.
Ms. Margaret Fong, Executive Director of the Hong Kong Trade Development Council.
Mrs. Eva Nguyen Min, President of Institut Français, Ambassador for French Culture Diplomacy.
Professor Eric Yim, MHJP, Chairman of the Hong Kong Design Center.
And last but not least, Mr. Kevin Young, GBSJP, Secretary for Culture, Sports and Tourism of the Government of the HKSRA. Thank you all our officiating guests on stage. We are going to kick off BODW 2024. Can we please ask you to place your hands above the button? And on the count of 3, we will press down together. Are we ready? Okay. In 3, 2, 1, press down. Congratulations and welcome
to Business of Design Week 2024.
Congratulations.
This celebration of BODW 2024 brings forth the colors of the French national flag.
The colors resonate with our conference: blue for liberty, white for equality, and red for fraternity.
And these values of love and passion connects us all, bringing together designers and business leaders from all around the world. And now a big thank you to our officiating guests. Please remain on stage. Please remain on stage.
We will be inviting additional guests to join you for a second group photo. How about we take one for now, right in the front or on the camera. So our crew is right in the middle. Let's take a nice picture. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. How about we place our hands on the button to have that picture as well? Lovely. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Thank you very much. Please do remain on stage. We will be asking other officiating guests to join you for a second group photo.
That's right. And first, we would like to have Mr. Benjamin Cabot, Council for Cultural Council General of France in Hong Kong and Macau.
Mr. Steve Lung, Vice Chairman of Hong Kong Design Center.
Professor Viveka Chan, Vice Chairman, Hong Kong Design Center.
Dr. Alita Lam, Vice Principal of Hong Kong Design Institute.
Professor Kun Pui Lee, Dean, School of Design, PolyU.
Mr. Franck Milon, Partnership and Events, Special Events Director of Maison et Objet.
Ms. Cynthia Learn, Chief Communication Officer, Henderson Land Development Company Limited.
Mr. Clement Chung, General Manager, UTV.
Mr. William Toh, Executive Director, PMQ.
Ms. Cynthia Yao, Senior Vice President, Invest Hong Kong.
Last but not the least, let's have Mr. Tony Zhang, Co-Founder, Guangzhou Design Lead.
Thank you very much, our officiating guests. Please share your smile to the front. Our photographers right in the middle.
Let's look at our officiating photographer with a big, big smile. Let's take a few more shots to commemorate this special moment.
I think we can have a bigger smile. Guess in the back we want to see your teeth. Yeah, there we go. Great shot.
All right, just a few more moments.
Okay, thank you very much, our officiating guests.
Thank you
Merci
so much.
beaucoup. Please be seated. Kindly make your way to your seats. No rush. Now, BODW 2024 and centers on the theme Intersection, Design, Artistry, and Innovation, showcasing how design-driven innovations can tackle complex challenges of our times and reshaping a more sustainable future.
That's right, and this year, BODW 2024 gathers over 15 renowned designers and entrepreneurs from France, Hong Kong, the mainland, and overseas. They'll share insights across key areas, including urban features, brand and retail resurgence, craftsmanship and material mastery, culture and digital aesthetics, and AI and future tech.
Now let's enjoy a sneak peek at the exciting week to come of Business of Design Week 2024. Welcome to the Business of Design Week 2024, where the theme Intersection sets the stage for an inspiring convergence of design, artistry, and innovation, shaping a brighter future for all. Over 50 distinguished global creative leaders come together to explore the transformative power of design-driven innovation, diving into 5 pivotal themes: urban futures, AI in future tech, craftsmanship, digital aesthetics, and the resurgence of brand and retail. These intersecting pathways highlight the diverse ways design will redefine our world. Join renowned visionaries Julia Kapp, Guo Pei, Kengo Kuma, and Thomas Hathaway as they present groundbreaking solutions for sustainable urban living and the future of design. Their insights will inspire new approaches to complex challenges, encouraging collaboration and creativity. As we celebrate 60 years of diplomatic relationships between China and France, This historic partnership symbolizes a new era of global design collaboration, fostering cultural exchange and innovation. Join us at Intersection 2024, where together we will design a sustainable tomorrow. Before we begin, we'd like to share that we have the support of Kudo AI Speech Translator. By following a few simple steps, you can scan the QR code available on the screen to access AI instant translation for English, Cantonese, Putonghua, and French. So make sure to give that a try, and if you require any assistance, our staff will be happy to help you.
That's right, and today at the forefront is Eva Nguyen Bin, a distinguished diplomat who has held key position in French culture diplomacy, including her current role as the president of the Institut Français and ambassador for French cultural diplomacy.
With a rich background in international cooperation and a commitment to fostering cultural ties, Nguyen Bin exemplifies the intersection of tradition and innovation in her work. To present a keynote on French soft power, championing the dialogue between design and métier. Please give a warm welcome to speaker Mrs. Eva Nguyen Bin.
Hello everyone, so my name is Eva Nguyen Bin. I'm very happy to be here with you today and to be able to talk in this wonderful event that is the BODW 2024. So I would like to thank very warmly Mr. Eric Yim, chairman of the Hong Kong Design Center, for making France the guest of honor for this year, and I would like to thank all his team for making this happen with the help of indeed Priscille Drull, the Consul General of France in Hong Kong and Macau, and all her team, and the Ministry for Foreign Affairs, represented here by Valérie Brisset. Thank you so much. So you may ask yourselves, why France and why now? I'm sorry, I think I have to do something. Well, we are celebrating this year the 60th anniversary of the China-France diplomatic relations, so that is a very great opportunity to make France the guest of honor. But also, I'm here with a great delegation from France because we would like to increase and develop our cultural relations, our cultural exchanges. And also, this year we had two great events, the Olympic Games. You can see here a photo. And we are reopening the Notre Dame Cathedral on Saturday. And both these two amazing events put design and craftsmanship at the core of the projects. But before we go deeper into design and craftsmanship, I would like to say a few words about France and cultural diplomacy. Because France has for centuries put culture at the heart of its diplomacy, of its foreign policy. And let me say a few words about the Institut Français, which is the institution that I have the honor and pleasure to lead. Institut Français is an institution, a public institution, working under the authority of the French Ministry for Europe and Foreign Affairs and the French Ministry for Culture. The Institut Français has for mission the promotion of French creators and artists and creative industries abroad, and also the support to the collaboration between the French creators and the foreign counterparts. We work very closely with the network of Instituts Français that are located in more than 100 countries in France. We also work very closely with the network of Alliances Françaises. There are about 800 Alliances Françaises in the world. And you may ask, what is the difference between an Institut Français and an Alliance Française? I will not go into details. They have the same missions, but because of history, they have different status. That's all you should know. But before we move on, let's watch a video that we made 2 years ago for the 100th anniversary of what is now the Institut Français. This will give you the spirit of what we do.
La culture française n'est jamais aussi belle que lorsqu'elle questionne, lorsqu'elle se réinvente pour gagner de nouveaux esprits, lorsqu'elle dialogue avec d'autres. Partout dans le monde, nous sommes heureux de faire connaître les idées, les œuvres, les savoir-faire des créatrices et des créateurs français, toujours désireux de s'enrichir et de s'épanouir en compagnie des autres cultures. Partout où nous sommes, nous favorisons les rencontres, nous questionnons les certitudes. Partout où nous sommes invités, nous aimons voir le monde parler notre langue et écouter d'autres langues nous parler du monde. C'est pour cela que l'Institut français existe. Partout où nous sommes, nous encourageons l'audace, l'inattendu, la liberté de créer et de penser. Chaque jour, nous vous invitons à la grande table des cultures du monde. Inlassablement curieux de ce qui nous est étranger, tout en étant toujours fiers de nos racines. Depuis un siècle, grâce à un réseau universel, la diplomatie culturelle française tisse un maillage fait de 1000 connexions. Un esprit sans œillères qui accueille les artistes visionnaires, les enfants terribles du cinéma, du théâtre, de la musique, les audacieux, les créateurs inspirés, les professeurs de français passionnés. Bref, toutes celles et ceux qui empêchent le monde de tourner en rond. Institut français, 100 ans de diplomatie culturelle.
So, as you could see, France has put culture and the arts at the core of its diplomacy, so that's what we call the cultural diplomacy, but in the spirit of exchanges and collaborations with our partners. We take pride in our heritage, move on to the next slide, and indeed design and craftsmanship are very much part of this heritage. And we value very much what we call the decorative arts, which combines design and craftsmanship. And we will celebrate in 2025, next year, the 100th anniversary of the first exhibition of decorative arts in Paris. I'm sorry, I do not manage to move on to the next. Okay, so the French system has also been revolving around what we call the great manufactures that were created in the 17th and 18th centuries. So I would like to mention here the Mobilier National, which was created under the Louis XIV reign in the 17th century, but also the Gobelin tapestry. The Mobilier National is more for furniture, the Gobelin tapestry is for tapestry, carpets, and also I would like to mention the Sèvres porcelain manufacture created in the 18th century. All these great manufacturers have had for objectives to preserve the techniques, for vocational training, for highlighting the visibility of these traditional techniques. And today they combine very much these, preserving the traditional techniques with contemporary techniques and with innovation. So these are really leading institutions in France. And I would like to highlight that in the French delegation that is here today, we have people who will tell you more about combining innovation with traditional techniques, like Valérie Maltaverne from the studio Imer et Malta, from Olivia Putman from the Putman studio, like Rami Fischler and Julia Kapp. So please follow their talks. But for the context, I would like to highlight also that if we have been able to put design and craftsmanship at such a high level, it is also thanks to the government commitment. I've talked about the creation of the great manufacturers, but to this day, the commitment of the French government to support the creators, to support these sectors has been huge. Let me mention, for example, the education system, the vocational training system. We have more than 230 institutions that train designers craftsmasters and deliver a diploma that is called the National Diploma for Design and Crafts. This translates into the weight of craftsmanship, for example, in our cultural creative industries. The turnover of craftsmanship in France is 68 billion euros, it was in 2023, and 9 billion euros coming from the exports of this craftsmanship. We also like to make the connection between design and craftsmanship or artistic crafts. Even if they are two different sectors, they are very, they dialogue one with each other, and this is very important. We have identified 30 subsectors in design, like design of product, graphic design, but we also have identified more than 280 different professions in craftsmanship. And our objective, our goal is to strengthen these sectors because they are often very fragile. They are often, very small companies, family companies, one-person companies, sometimes one person working alone in their own studio. So the idea is to make them stronger and to make them more united, probably. So in 2019, the French government has launched what we call les Assises du Design, which we can translate by forum, design forum, which for the first time put at the same table all the stakeholders of design in France to share, to exchange, to brainstorm on the future of design. The outcome of this is a report with 30 recommendations based on the fact that design is also very important to tackle the challenges of our time. For example, the fight against climate change. So this was a very important milestone. In 2023, the French government launched a 3-year special strategy on craftsmanship or artistic crafts. And this special strategy gave a huge impetus to artistic crafts in France. It was called Métier de la main, Métier de demain, which we can translate by handcrafts for tomorrow. There is a huge renewed interest in craftsmanship in France, I have to say. It was not so less talked about 2 or 3 years ago, and now it's the hot topic of the day. Everybody wants to be in artistic crafts. Now let me move on to projects that we can support and projects that we support. For example, and I would like to show you the diversity of the projects that we, Institut Français, together with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, together with the Ministry of Culture and all our partners, we support. For example, we support exhibitions, like here behind me you can see the exhibition of the French team in the Milan Triennale for Design. This is a pavilion that is based on research, design and research. There are also projects in which we support the visibility of French creators in international exhibitions, talks indeed, cooperation programs, international events, I've said that. We also support the visibility of French creators in, for example, the Ljubljana Design Biennale, which is the oldest design biennale in Europe. And mobility program, I think we are convinced that, for our creators to be more inspired, to be more innovative, they have to confront themselves to the others. They have to travel. There is even a program that is called the International Design Expedition that is led by the designer Mathilde Bretillot, which brings a group of designers each time in a total immersive program in a different country. We also support artist residencies which welcome designers and craftsmanship. The first one I would like to talk about is the Villa Kujoyama, which is in Kyoto, in Japan, where the artists can enjoy a couple of weeks, a couple of months of total freedom to research on a project. And this is an artist residency that is was created, that is managed by the French government, together with a private partner, which is called the Fondation Betancourt Schuller. This is very important, and many artists and creators that have gone through this villa told me that it has changed their lives and their ways of working. Another artist residency is the Villa Albertine in the USA. This is closer to business. This is for creators, designers, craftsmasters that want to set foot on the American territory. And the latest created is the Villa Swagatam in India. That is focusing more in craftsmanship on textile-related crafts. So these are examples to show you that we strongly believe that the creators also need time to research, time to think, time to innovate. And here I would also like to mention the ARC, Atelier de Création et Recherche, which can be translated by Workshop for Creation and Research, that was created in 1964 in France. Now it is part of this institution called the Mobilier National. It is a unique place, it is an amazing place where designers can take time to make research, to push their limits, to push the boundaries of innovations, and without the pressure of business. There is no big name of French design that has not gone through this workshop for creation and research, and I wanted to mention that to you. But let me go back to the public commitment, as I mentioned, and I think you fully understood now the amazing commitment of the French government, but also the private sector commitment, and it is growing. We are working more and more with the private sector, especially on design and craftsmanship, and this gives us amazing opportunities to, again, make sure that our creators are really at the top of innovation, but innovation based also on sometimes very, very old traditional techniques. Let me mention here the Fondation Betancourt Schuller that I have already mentioned. This private foundation has been working for more than 10 years on craftsmanship. I think they were about the first ones to really dedicate so much time to craftsmanship. But also because craftsmanship is so linked to the luxury houses. The luxury houses have really also put an emphasis on making sure that the techniques are preserved. And let me mention the Chanel house that has opened a very special place in Paris. When you come to Paris, you have to go and visit that special place called the 19M, the 19M, that really tries to make craftsmanship and creators more visible to the young people, and also the techniques, you know, less elitist, and also to motivate young people to jump into these sectors, because we need new talents also to make sure that all the techniques, all the crafts, all the designers will find a future with the young people. I would like to mention also here, with all the private sector represented, the Maison et Objets Pavilion. For the first time, the Maison et Objets will be here at the Hong Kong Design Center, so 1,000 square meter pavilion, the design factory, curated by leading names in design in France, and also the Paris Design Week that has designed a super program for the In the City program of this design week. So before we move on to 2025, I would like to mention also, because the year is not finished, but I don't manage to move on to the next slide, so if you can, like that would be great, but anyway. Okay. So in a couple of days, on Saturday, there will be the reopening of the Cathedral Notre Dame. As you know, there are 5 years of restoration after the Great Fire of 2019, and design and craftsmanship have been at the core of the project. I think the President Macron really wanted this project of restoration of the cathedral to be around the people who work on I'm sorry, I don't manage to move the slide. Yeah, who work on the crafts. For example, the roof. What's under the roof of the cathedral? They used 13th century techniques to remake the same framework of the roof. But indeed, they used very innovative techniques as well to evaluate the damage done to the cathedral and the framework of the roof, and to make sure that what has been done to do the roof again is done the right way. But they really were keen to use the 13th century techniques. And also contemporary design. Let me mention the designer Iona Vautrin, who designed the chairs for the cathedral, but also Guillaume Bardet, who designed what you can see behind all the furniture and the utensil for the mass. Again, I think everybody is so enthusiastic about the restoration of Notre Dame, as enthusiastic as for the Olympic Games. Let me say a few words about Mathieu Le Hanner, who designed the cauldron and the torch for the Olympic Games. So I think, again, design, craftsmanship, innovation are very much fashionable, if you may say so. In France these days, it is very much everybody wants to be in there. So let me mention for 2025, the 100th anniversary of the decorative art, 100th anniversary of the first exhibition of decorative arts in Paris. There will be another exhibition to celebrate that. There will be also a big ball at the Museum of Decorative Art. It will be the ball of the century. The artistic director of this ball will be Sofia Coppola, so this is one thing you don't want to miss. There will be also 2 international biennales for design in France, the Saint-Étienne Biennale, the 13th edition, and the 5th edition of the Chaumont Design Biennale. Do not miss that. But also, I would like to mention the Osaka 2025 Universal Exhibition. Everything is confidential, so I cannot tell you much about it. I can only show you this. But let me tell you that design and craftsmanship and indeed innovation will be at the core of the French pavilion in Osaka. On this note, I would like just to mention that the big thing is also to make craftsmanship and design more accessible to the public, to make sure that the public does not consider design and craftsmanship like an elitist, faraway sector. And I would like to mention also that a lot of contemporary artists now take interest in craftsmanship and in design. Maybe let me mention just a couple of names. Caroline Guillet-Lannuyen, the famous French theater director. She has just created a piece of a theater play that is around techniques of lace and embroidery. Let me mention also, for example, Eva Jospin, who's working a lot with embroidery, or Jean-Michel Coutoniel, who works on glass and glass blowing. So all this making it very, very hype to be in the craftsmanship. On this note, I don't want to be too long. I think I've spoken my time, but I wish you very fruitful discussion for this Design of Business Week. Again, let me say how honored and pleased I am to be the leader of the French delegation to this BODW. Thank you again to all the organizers and supporters. Thank you.
Thank you very much.